Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are about to sneak into the fortress of Malashov in order to rescue Hans Capon. However, before we can do that, we need to find the secret way into Malashov. So that's what we're going to do. First thing we need to do is find this, which we have now found. Well, actually, we need to find a chapel that's near this, but we have now found this, and I'm going to pray here just for a little buff. So, let's start with a prayer.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, and the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord.
My God, the rain is getting heavier. The whole way through that prayer it was getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Right, hopefully in here we've got a way to get to where we need to go to. So, the Roothards reveal the secret passage that leads to Malashov. I would find its entrance, take my way inside. The path is well hidden, however. Rosa said start looking at crossroads. There I'll find a white wayward shrine. From there I should see a group of stones by the side of the road. Behind it I should find an old chapel. Okay. So I found this. Looking for a group of stones beside the road. Here? There's a group of stones here. There's some stones over there. Definitely a stone. There's a stone there. Wait, there's a stone over here. These are a little bit more conspicuous. Okay. Yes, and then there's a path behind them. So this must lead to the chapel. Which it does. Okay. Now we have to look through this.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
There are the ruins. Let's head over there now. Right. Obviously, when we start breaking in, I'm going to get out of my very fancy clothes and get into our sneaky clothes. But for now, we'll head over here. Right.
The chapel directed me here. No doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross. And then go in the direction the top is pointed.
Yep, I can do that. Stone cross. Although it is quite... Oh, there's a shovel here in case you didn't bring one. That's nice. Let's see if there's anything back there. No. Okay. And this way. I have a shovel on me, right? It was a shovel on you. I was just thinking shovel in case you don't have one. Then I was like, wait a second. I have a shovel, right? Look, I'm not saying I don't have a shovel. It just appears that my shovel has gone, well, you know, I dug something up, so I must have a shovel on me. We'll pick it up in case. Whatever. So we're looking for a cross. Stone cross. Maybe it's over here? Oh, there it is. So we're to go this way? Okay. I can do that. And then we just keep going till we see another stone cross. There we go. At which point we go this way. And we just follow this. All the way through here.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Hey, cool. Right, let's do that. Dig. You're digging through to the secret passageway.
It's tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear.
Okay, Mutt. Go home.
Do I want to send Mutt home? Mutt, to Devil's Den.
Meet you back at the Devil's Den, Mutt. Good job. I was thinking yeah, there we go. If I just don't look at Mutt, then Mutt can teleport. Right. It's time for us to head in.
Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it, hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so we didn't have to dig as much.
Okay. In we go.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
That's cool. Continue down here through our secret passageway. We're going into Malashov. No idea how long the passageway is, though. Assuming quite long, given how far away Malashov is. 2 different ways. Of course, I went the wrong way out of 2 choices. Further in here. What am I looking at?
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there.
Ah, okay. Further in.
What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I'll just hope it can hold one attacker.
Alright. It's pretty good if we want to escape out this way, actually. We just need to get Hans to come down here. Hopefully, we can find him and it'll be that simple. Hopefully he's actually here. That's the other thing. He might not be.
Oh, damn it, that's cold.
Alright, nowhere to go there. Avoid standing in the water for too long, in case that wasn't a flavor message, and that's a real message about it being cold and there being a problem with that. Alright, up here. Down that way. We can also go up this way. Let's see if there's anything up here. Don't think so. Right. Further in. Way back here as well. Nothing going on there. Looks like we're getting closer to, like, proper buildings. So I assume we're getting closer to the... Oh, there you go. Closer to getting in. What's through here? Nothing much. It's deeper and deeper. A whole load of nothing. Alright. Well, we'll leave that be then. And we'll go to the right here. Oh, I was going to say we're getting closer to an actual building.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Roothards' tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Ah, which beam is it? Oh, that one. Okay. Making sure I know what we're actually talking about before I do it. I need the torch still on. Turning it off every now and again just to see whether it's bright enough to see. Never is. There we go. Now it's just about bright enough to see up here.
Like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this.
Do it.
are going to take a while.
You also remember, we need to remember to get our Scarlet Book while we're in here as well. For Rosa. I actually had more light before we took down the wall. Doesn't seem possible. I'm thinking I'm going to use some Nighthawk here. And hopefully it doesn't punish us. Some weak Nighthawk. There we go. Ah, I can see. Wonderful. This. In we go. Wait outside, which is way too bright. Oh.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him?
Oh.
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Keep the gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What? That's not possible.
That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Oh,
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Ishtvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
I was just thinking about how much they were making him parallel Henry in that scene up until that point. Although it was like with a dog, kind of the...
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Just gonna do this so we're in a pause menu. So it was kind of like a... so he had a dog. He's a noble but not a noble, right? Like he's cavorting with nobles but he isn't one. He's the guy that they get to do the other side of our one. So our job was to find Liechtenstein. His job is to find Liechtenstein. You can see the parallels building of what they were trying to do. And now he has found out that somebody has just killed his father and he's out for revenge. Well, his father figure. And, well, it's kind of what Henry did, isn't it?
So the garrison is slightly weakened now. So,
Okay.
be extra alert.
Where am I going? Where am I? It moved me. So now I'm like, what? What am I doing? Okay, I've also got to get this book. So, it's bound in red leather and inlaid with gold. Okay, I probably won't go back to Malashov, so I should get it now. Malashov Fort
on
map.
your watch. If I find anybody slacking off,
Okay.
I'll get the whip.
You've got it, Conrad.
Jepold. I'll send
Not really
Heinrich
sure where that is. And then the tower.
to the gate. You'll be in charge of this.
No, that's not helpful. Alright, moving on.
Fortifications.
All right,
Needs to
Conrad.
get into
I'll
there
get
somehow.
right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Just heard someone sneeze over
Rest of
here.
You know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Also heard dismissed there, so I'm going to wait a little bit and see where they go.
Starting to get on my fucking nerves. I understand. I'll get right on it. And tell Drahomir
Okay.
it's late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honor.
So they all went different directions.
Burn the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around.
We're obviously somewhere we could take someone and kill them here.
Taken care of.
If we needed to.
Or taken it to. Well,
Although, you would see them if you walk in and out.
the only one I can rely on.
Alright, let's see. So they all went that direction. So we're good to continue going this direction, I think. Open this. Oh, Malashov soldier. You're the first one dead. Okay. Drop body for now. Close the door, and we'll see if there's a better place to leave it. Probably isn't. Not immediately. Thought I saw the light getting brighter behind us there. Nope. Okay. Let's open this. There we go. Lost it. Got it. Don't need any of that. Okay. Down here. A hard lockpick. Well, let's go for it. Open it. Got in here. This is a great room to leave a body. Alright, let's do it. Stairs. Up the stairs. Grab body. We'll take him down the stairs. What'd be interesting is if you wore the clothes of a guard, whether you could pretend to be one. I don't think that's a mechanic in this game, but interesting. Reinforced heavy crossbow and a cuirass here. Drop the body. I'll have that. And that. And I don't need the hunting arrows. You? Don't need any of this, but I do need your groschen, your chest keys, your bandages. Well, not your bandages, but the rest of it I needed. Close that. Right. Well hidden crime. Okay. Open this. And we're just peeking out. So, there's somewhere. I'm just thinking in the basement of this area. Tailor's kit. I'll steal that. Lockpick. I'll take that too. It's not stealing. That's just something we can take apparently. Right. Open. And further in. Down here. Open. Alright. Let's wash. That'll get some of the muck off of us. Make us a little less noticeable. At least to smell. Right. Close the door behind us as well so we can hear. I'm just going to peek up here. Hear somebody. Just working out what room we're in. Okay. Over here, let's quickly open our map. Figure out where we are. So we're in Malashov Tower. So, 1, cooking with a table. There's 3 rooms there. Okay. So I think we're on floor 1 right now. Floor 2 must be the one that we're going up to. Yeah, okay. Close it. I think I roughly know where we are. You can hear people arguing. Which side they're arguing in though? Ah, they're arguing out there. Well, I crouched. Nope. Explain the really hard footsteps. Don't come in here, don't come in here, don't come in here. Checking upstairs. Another cuirass. Well, as well while we're here. I don't need any of those. Is that a special named one? Don't really know what this is, so we're going to pick it up. Then I'm going to have to drop it, but what is it? Oh, it's just a different type of polearm. Okay. This is fine. Another thing we can open here. Let's see how easy this is. There we go. Perfect. Take the groschen, leave the rest. Right. That's okay. So what is through here? Courtyard. Alright, well that's terrifying. Down here. So that takes us out to the courtyard. I'm gonna open the actual map here for a second. So we're here. That's the courtyard. This is the tower we actually need to enter. So we're not in it yet. Let's try going the other way along this bit and see where it takes us. So you know the first way just leads to the courtyard, a place we do not want to be. Like if we can avoid going to the courtyard, like all the better, because the courtyard is going to be like filled with guards, lots of places they can see us from. Not ideal. What about this route? Along here. It's a way up the stairs. I think that leads to the courtyard there. Well, this leads to the courtyard. Wonderful. Right in here. That's the way I came in. Alright, so I'm back to the start again. That's good. Looking for stairs along the wall somewhere. Stay in the edge, stay in the dark. Also, what time of day is it? Can't delay, no time to lose. Yeah, I just want to know what time of day it was. Ignore the lady. That's a huge light. Okay. Stay in the dark. Stay in the dark. I want to go around to the right, I think. Yeah, this is hell. This is not where I want to be. That's okay. I go in the front door.
What can you do?
A shadow. Where the hell are the stairs? There's no stairs here. Okay. Outside we go again. Somebody's on patrol. And the corner here. That was the door I was meant to go through to get to these stairs. I understand now. So that would have been much easier. And we can lockpick our way in here. Nobody is any the wiser. Happy we did our lockpicking stuff before we did this. Otherwise we'd be in big trouble. Have to get some of these keys to get in here. Right. It's that way. Where does this go? Right, we're looking for our book as well while we're here. Not see any books in here. Didn't sound good. Rob? No books. You can hear people. I think they're below us. Close that. Okay. In here. Just a little cupboard, basically. Continue sneaking.
Wait, Mom. We're on Conrad's blacklist, and ever since he yelled at you last... Oh, you are too. So what do you say we help each other out a bit here? We'll hole up a bit downstairs, and you won't say anything to the captain about it.
Have no fear. Just have a little nibble with your kind permission.
And we'll be as quiet...
Ah, they're gonna grab some food, and then they're gonna go downstairs. Alright, let's hide in here then.
I feel a little sorry for her, with nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell, old Otto.
Right, up here. One of these rooms. It's going to have somebody in it. Lockpick. Probably not this one. If it's locked. Right. Sneak in here. Shut the door. It's a letter, not a book. Take that. Grab the savior snaps and that, or schnapps. Okay, that's all fine. Very hard lock-picking chest. Let's go for it. Actually not that bad because it's got a very specific position to put itself in. The Königshof manuscript. Okay. Sure, is that what I needed? Is that what we think the book is? Breezes waft through princely woods, a maiden hurries in the stream to draw water in an iron-hooped pail. To the girl, a bouquet floats, a fragrant bouquet of violets and roses. When she reaches for the bouquet, she falls, alas, in the water cold. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, who sowed you in the fertile soil, I'd give your golden ring to him. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, who found you with a silky stem, I would give him the very pin for my hair. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, who dropped you in the water cold, I would give him the wreath from my head. Abandoned. Ah, you forest dark, you forest in Milleton. How is it you alone are green, in winter as in summer? I would fain not weep, nor grieve my heart, but tell me true, good people, who would not cry thus? Where's my father, dear father? He is lying in his grave. Where's my mother, good mother? The grass it grows above her. I've no brother, I've no sisters, young men took them from me. So I think that is her book of poetry. It definitely looks correct, but I don't know if it is the book I'm looking for. Mainly because I didn't get a pop-up saying it's the book I'm looking for. Okay, let me have a look here. Did I get a marker on my journal? It might be. You know what I should do before I go into somewhere where I'm like, oh, there might be a person behind that door? Save? Seems like a good save situation. Here we go. Lady Ofka. Talk?
Wait!
What the devil are you doing in my chambers? And at this hour? Guards?
Don't move.
Don't move, woman. And be nice and quiet. I'm sure you'd like to keep that pretty smile of yours.
Surely you wouldn't hurt a woman?
I wouldn't, but my steel has a mind of its own. So unless you want to meet it nice up close, better watch your step. Got it?
All right, all right.
Where's Rosa's book?
Do you know something about a book? Red leather binding with gold trim.
Sir Otto was reading one like that. It'll be around here somewhere, but that's all I know.
Where's Hans Capon?
Where's Hans Capon?
One floor higher. The keys are around here somewhere. Take them if you want.
Be reasonable. If you'll keep quiet, nothing will happen to you. Understand?
I understand. Just don't hurt me. Please.
Okay. That seems reasonable. Now steal this as well. She won't care about, obviously. There we go. Take the groschen. A book of humorous anecdotes. Oh, that was the one I was looking for? Oh, okay. You say so? Okay, wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom. And knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. On innocence, a young man tenderly embraced his beloved and asked, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Thinking is not knowing. A certain Gutenberg gentleman once visited an old charlatan and wanted to know his fate. The charlatan examined his palm carefully and said to him, "I see you're the father of 2 children. You're mistaken," he shook his head. "I'm the father of 3 children." "It is you who are mistaken," smiled the charlatan. Ah. Repent Adam's gender. A Wallenstein and Raymond are hard on man and woman. As many, and men in particular, would gladly testify, of the 2 genders, it is the female that is imperfect, prone to all manner of sins and faults. It is an old known truth that the testimony of many a credible is a credible testimony, the truth of which cannot be doubted. But who hath appointed the woman her lot? God or man? Who hath decreed that woman is incapable of thinking, acting, and deciding without the guidance of man? By whom was it determined that women were too foolish and vice-ridden to participate in matters wholly male, politics, science, or the liberal arts? Is it such a resolution supported by experience or evidence? After all, no one has ever given the woman an opportunity to to demonstrate the necessary judgment and wit. We have only conveniently condemned it as inadequate and have made this judgment and established truth which no one dares to question. We have witnessed many injuries to the daughters of Eve, and therefore must testify that the world is unjustly ordered in this respect. Men are fond of exalting themselves above women and attributing all sorts of wrongs to them, but only to cover their own faults. A man who accuses a woman of vice has squandered his own youth in licentiousness. In old age, these men recall with regret the sins of their past life without ever repenting in them. It is out of this bitterness that they denounce women in order to humiliate and vilify them in the minds of all who are willing to listen to them. These corrupt old men are like incurable leprosy. But even more than women, men prefer to elevate themselves above other men. For example, they claim that husbands who listen to their wives' advice are fools and deserve ridicule. But we say that a man who has a wife who is sensible and wise and refuses to listen to her is twice as foolish. The gravedigger's jest. What do you call a woman who knows exactly where her husband is every night? A widow. On the wisdom of elders, a father says to his son on his wedding day, "Remember, son, that a newly wed woman loves well and cooks badly. But wait a few years and it'll be just the opposite." That's the book she wanted back, huh? Wonder if she wrote it. Or bits of it. Whether she just agrees with the philosophy. Oh, I'm definitely nicking your stuff. Yoink. 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 It said von Berghoff was reading around here, so I'm going to say that that's von Berghoff stuff. I can't send it to my horse? That's horrible news. So I could drink something that increased my strength. Have I got something that increases my strength? Don't know why I saw the word strong and was like, ah, that must be the strong thing that increases my strength. Killer, Quicksilver. Not Cockerel, Buck's Blood? No. Bowman's. Artemisia. I have some strong stuff of that. Let's do it. Still a little over, but that's okay. It's dark up here, which is a positive. Continue stealing while we're here as well. Suppose I could just move one of these things to an unexpected location. That's my that's my little act of rebellion. There we go. That's not even worth that much. There we go. We'll chuck that away. Right. Perfect. 2 rooms. One is lockpicked hard. Let's do it. There we go. Oh. I found Hans. Assuming he's the person who just ran by. But I didn't really get to see him. Oh.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Sneak out the basement.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once, during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What?
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Also, this is obviously the Frenchman that Ruthard mentioned who convinced his son to go and fight to the death, which is probably not going to go down well with Lord Ruthard. But anyway. And what do you want to do?
Oh, and how would you like to get out of here chivalrously, your lordship?
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri, you said that von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
They're my weapons. The weapons I have are my weapons. I'm not going to give you my weapons. If I had extras, I would give you them, but I didn't pick up extra weapons. I picked up extra armor.
Well, I don't have anything for you. Maybe we'll find something later.
I certainly hope so.
Merde. Our plan is starting to fall apart.
Okay, I'll scout out the route.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You once discovered a dozen English spies, so you can surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance. You see, les Anglais stink to high heaven.
Then you'd better hope von Bergov's men stink like rotten fish.
Eh bien, I will watch the stairs if Monsieur le Chapeau insists.
Oh dear. They do understand that we're trying to be stealthy here. Ooh, Life in the Saddle 3, we'll have that.
What about a weapon? Did you find anything?
Oh, in the 2 seconds since I left you, Hans, have I found anything? No, weirdly I didn't find the weapon. In the 2 seconds I was gone. Right. Let's leave her quiet. Kill the guards down here and take their weapons. Love weapons for them. Got him. One else there. Grab the body. Take it with us over here. And drop that. Right, Rob. Okay, I have an axe. And the fortress key. And a greasy dye. Which cannot be relied upon for anything. Wonderful. Right, up here we go. Hey.
Good. It is only Henri.
Hans.
I have a weapon for you.
Finally.
Is this?
Thanks, Henry.
Right, now he'll feel a little bit better, I think. Even if he doesn't need it, you'll feel better. Which will make everything go smoother. Here, on the Adamites or Naked Worshippers, also a red book. In case you were wondering. It's that way, but there's also this way. Okay. Well, let's open this door. Down here. Where do you reckon this guy's going? Oh, somebody's patrolling around this way. Wait. Just around here? Pick up the body. We're going to take it in here and we're going to drop it. Just about here. Right. Drop the body. Grab the sword. Now we have 2 weapons. Right. It's fine. Head up here. Make our way all the way up to the top and we can give him the weapon. No need to be stealthy here because we've already killed everything.
Good. It is only Henri.
Hello.
I have some steel for you.
Très bien, give it to me.
You can have the military sword.
Now I will show you what a cavalier Vauclin-Brabant is. Aux armes!
Don't make me regret giving you a weapon. Alright, down here. Stealth. Stealth. Sneaky, sneaky. So we know there's a guy who comes along here. There's everyone else. There's a guy up on the upper bits. That's the bit we might need to go and get in the ramparts. Right, luckily we cleared out a lot of the other people. Is that the same guy who was down below? I think it is. It's fantastic news. I go behind him and stab him in the back. Got him. Right, pick up. Take away. Okay, I'm just going to take him far enough away that he's outside of anybody's, like, range. Right here. Right. Rob. Take that, and the savior snaps. Let's go. Maybe a little washing first as well. Want to make sure that we're clear up the top as well before we say everything is clear. Okay. This side appears to be clear. It's good. Right. There we go, stealthy through here. Guy standing up there and a guy over here. Where's that guy going? Presumably he moves over there. Let's see. Gate's gonna stay where it is. He's going that way. I see. He goes and stands next to the food. The other one stands out the top. Okay, so he might go over there again in a second. That's what we're waiting for. When he goes over there, we go and stab him in the back. There appears to only be 2 out there. I don't see him. Oh, he went even further along. Okay. So now he's watching the horses. That guy's not going to be an issue. It's just these 2 that we need to worry about. And that's the gate I need to get open. Okay, so he's going to move in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Okay, well. Maybe he's on a longer cycle. We're going to keep watching him. You know he has to move soon. Yeah, I was going to say, because that guy was standing there last time. So they had to move soon. And they're going directly over to this bit right there. We stab him in the back. We go behind there. We ditch his body. Or we ditch his body in the moat. One or the other. Go, 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 go. I'm just going to let you know, mate. Your night, it's going to get worse. Pick up the body. Down here. Dump the body. Right. Crouch, rob, grab what we can. Okay. And now we can go up like this. Oh, there's a guy along here, but we should be good to do this, I think. Got him. You can actually just leave his body where it is. Rob it. Grab that. And that, and the apples. I can't hear anyone else, which is good. Might be someone there. Open the gate.
Not yet. First I have to get Sir Hans to the horses.
Why can I not open the gate, then get him to the horses? Why do I need to do it in this weird, messed around manner?
The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal. Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Okay, well he must be moving. You'd hope. Okay. Finally paranoid. Check up the back here. Good. Did see us, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, come on, guys. You could be at least be crouching. Right. Now, open the gate. Over here and open. Let's go. That was actually pretty well done. Very stealthy.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Oui, monsieur, you are surely brave. And fortune favors the brave. Free at last!
Oh.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry.
Also, before we do this, there we go.
You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art of conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
I got Istvan.
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horton got what he deserved. Believe me.
My Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work, but I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
Jobst is hatching plans.
Jobst is hatching his plans. Soon we'll kick Sigismund out of this country, and I think the bold Sir Hans will still have a chance to prove himself.
Mais oui! I must meet your Jobst de Moravie. I have some clever ideas about how to strike against Le Roi Sigismund.
Yeah, you go and chat with Jobst. At least I can get good and drunk in the meantime. We should spur the horses on. God knows, they might be hot on our heels. Yeah!
Unlikely, there weren't many of them left. Just that one lady, basically.
Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
We'll let them argue.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently let them argue means we don't have a conversation. Never mind. Well, that's the risk you take when you stay silent. Sometimes you just stay silent. And that's it. Get off the road and off the horses. Oh, never mind.
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
Well, it went downhill from the start.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herbwoman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Well, yeah, at first he received us kindly.
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zhishka is actually our ally.
Zhishka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
I'm not going to say he's a great man. I'm not going to say he's a bandit and a cutthroat. I'll say he's a character.
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rapport. Why Rapport? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Let's all go to Raborsh. I'd like to finally get some rest, or we should send a spy. Let's say we want to get some rest, I guess? Or we could all go to Raborsh. I don't know. Say we should send a spy?
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Raborsh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Raborsh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuddenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Raborsh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Probably would. First of all, what is this? What is this horse? What are we doing here? No, no. We will not be having that. We will be having this horse. There we go. Also, I cannot call for Mutt. Do I need to go to the Devil's Den to get Mutt first? Probably. All the things have unlocked, so nothing else is unlocked. Okay. Is Mutt really at the Devil's Den? He is. It's a long way away. Well. Traveling Merchant. Alright, I'll stop next to the Traveling Merchant, 2 steps from where we started. Hello. What's up?
You, my friend, look like you appreciate good wares when you see them. Would you care to buy something?
I'd rather hear if you've seen anything of interest on your travels.
I've seen things. I can't even tell you the half of it. And the other half you wouldn't believe anyway.
Try me.
All right. So in Pilsen, I heard 2 fellows found some treasure. Do you believe me?
Why wouldn't I believe you?
Why wouldn't I? Anything's possible.
Rumor has it they were in an abandoned shack in the woods. I don't know what they were doing there, but no matter. And supposedly, down in the cellar, they found a dead fella with a treasure chest by his side.
What sort of treasure was it? Coin?
Nobody knows. I hear they've been drunk as lords ever since. I'll see what I can find out when I next pass through there.
Alright. Well, it's fine. He sells dice. A lousy gambler. Yeah, you know what? Whatever, I'll buy them all. There we go.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. What are you whistling for?
Whistling for my horse. Why is everyone so concerned with my whistling? Right. Sometimes you just want to whistle. Set up here. All the way up. All the way up here. And we're almost there. Gotta through the forest here. Through Horseshan. And through the last little bit of forest. And Devil's Den. Right.
My respects.
Suppose we should tell Zishka, like, what's happened. Yo, Zishka. No, it's not relevant to you that we got hands, apparently. My bad.
Why is this all sticky?
What? 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 How do I get you back? What? I don't have the thing, so Mutt can't be part of my team. Oh, did Mutt not find his way back yet? Is that what's happening here?
Greetings, Henry.
How do I re-get my dog? Squash?
Just let me know. I have some well-aged mutton in black sauce.
Mutt. Mutt. Hello, Mutt. Mutt. Look what I've got for you. I have Perch, your favorite. It's for you. Okay, I have no idea how to re-get my dog. Okay. How to re-get dog KCD2 when sent back home. Okay. Okay, you have to talk to the innkeeper. Alright. Hello.
I've come for my dog.
Aye, aye. Here he is, the furry beast.
Wonderful.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Matt!
Right. Gotta save our horse. And now, we're heading down here to Kuttenberg, so... I think this one is quickest. Let's see if there's a better way in. This one's probably still quickest, yeah. Alright. Down this way. Past Grund. Our reputation in this area of the world is not quite as good as it is in the first area, but I suspect that's because we're not quite as nice to everybody. Because, you know, some of them are doing secret silver stealing schemes and that sort of thing. Anyway. Right. Down here.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
And then we're going to try and cut to the right at some point. Probably just before the red building. Ah, there's the red building. I'm going to cut to the right here. Ignore the town hall. Okay. See, that's not the town hall, but that must be where Ulrich is.
Whoa, whoa.
Back this way. Almost left the city entirely. Right. Get off our horse. Let's go and see Rosa. I guess I'm just allowed in now. Alright, cool. That's fine. Hello? Up here.
Did you brave men who can take up arms?
I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard
rely
again
on
today.
ourselves. Not a chance. That will protect us.
Where's our where's the guy? As in, where's Lord Rootheart or Sir Rootheart? I have no idea where he actually is. Well, he might be at that meeting, I suppose. Kunzlin, that's his name. Anyway, hello. About that book.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book. Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I perused it.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
The writing style seems familiar. Yeah, it looks kind of like she might have written it.
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not?
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
Let's say I don't have time for that. Actually, it never occurred to me. Let's say it never occurred to Henry.
I've been through quite a bit, but I never thought of writing it down.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
How do I get the feeling that this is not about the book?
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
I guess Henry would say a man?
Well, being a man myself, a man, I suppose.
Why not? And what kind of a man is he?
You mean I have to think up a name?
You don't need to, but try to describe him so I can better imagine him. With a single word, even.
Priest, a rich man, an ordinary person. Let's say he's an ordinary person. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Henry to describe himself.
There've already been enough heroes, saints, kings, and martyrs. So an ordinary person.
That's 2 words, but I'll forgive you. And do you want it to be an ordinary villain or an ordinary do-gooder?
Oh, do-gooder.
Make him a do-gooder. But he can also have some bad traits to make it believable.
Very well. And what kind?
Flippancy, frivolity, philandering. Do any come to mind? Let's say... Do any come to mind?
That sounds as if you've already thought of one.
Oh, my. And not just one. But I asked first.
Let's say, do you know anyone without faults?
Do you know anyone without faults?
Of course not. Whenever I thought that of someone, I was quickly disabused of my illusions.
Who, for example?
I don't need to look far. My father, and my brother as well, have taught me much in this vein.
What happened between them?
What actually happened between them? I heard they had a falling out.
Venser was a hothead. He kept urging Father not to put up with insults and stand his ground. Father explained to him in vain that to respond to such provocations would give the king's people an excuse to take from us. Actually, Venser went to defend the city a bit, out of defiance. We didn't even have time to say goodbye.
Tell me more about your brother.
Tell me more about your brother. What was he like?
I had always thought Venser was determined, brave and proud, except he was really more stubborn, short-tempered, and vain. And not a day goes by when I do not think of him. In spite of everything, he was my older brother, and I miss him.
Was he the one who taught you to shoot a crossbow?
Was he the one who taught you how to shoot a crossbow?
Yes. And also to ride a horse, curse in 3 languages, belch aloud, and other things every proper lady should know.
Kunzlin certainly misses him too.
And Kunzlin certainly also mourns for Venser.
Naturally. As a father, he lost a son. As a Ruthard, he lost his future. There's 2 reasons for mourning.
You speak as if he didn't even have a heart.
If they hadn't quarrelled, Venser might still be here today. But there's no point in going on about it. Back to work. Which bad trait did you choose?
Let's say philandering.
What if he were a bit of a womanizer? But a decent fella otherwise.
And that strikes you as an excusable bad trait? I will engage in no such defense.
Oh, okay. Frivolity.
He could make fun of people, but not know when to stop. I know many people with the same bad habit.
Sure, why not? But in the end, his jesting should save him from punishment. So it ends well. I like those stories best anyways.
Waiting for Rosa to finish her story.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Have you ever seen a heron? Imitate one.
A heron? Well, maybe like this?
Uh-huh.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Alright, let's have a look. About the one-legged heron. Once upon a time there was a cook. His name was Witzbold, and one afternoon he was preparing his master a heron for dinner. The bird was already roasted, and the cook was just cutting fresh bread to nibble on, when a maid he was very fond of came into the kitchen. "Witzbold, what a smell," she gushed. "Would you give me a thigh?" "I'm not giving you anything," he protested. "That is a heron from our master." "If you're so stingy, I'll also be tonight," the maid retorted. The cook was mollified, gave the girl a heron's leg, and hurried to the dining hall with the rest of the roast. But the master immediately noticed that the bird was missing one leg. He called Witzbold back and demanded an explanation. "My lord, herons have just one leg, and therefore one thigh," Witzbold replied seriously. "What are you saying, cook? Do you take me for a fool?" the master fumed. "It is as I say, sir. If you want to see for yourself, I'll show you," the cook boasted. The gentleman, convinced that the cook was lying, agreed. The next morning they went together to the pond, where the whole flock of herons were sleeping by the banks. Their heads were tucked under their wings, and they were actually standing on one leg. "There you see, sir, the bird. One leg," the cook points triumphantly. The gentleman, however, did not accept defeat. He put his hands to his mouth and shouted, "Shoo!" until all the herons flew to the sky. Clearly they saw that they had 2 legs like any other bird. "Well, cook, are you still going to tell me that they only have 1 leg?" frowned the master. "Oh no, sir." Fitzbold defended himself. "But you didn't shout shoo at the dinner last night either. Had you done so, certainly the other leg would have grown on the roast." It served the Lord's humour that he laughed heartily instead of thinking of punishment. Fitzbold appreciated it and never again presented him with an incomplete dinner. Very good, and then she drew a heron. Yeah, okay. It's kind of fun. He wasn't that frivolous, but okay. Sure. It's reasonable.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
I like that there's a moral.
That's nice. A bit didactic, but not to the point of boring moral bludgeoning. And that's the way it should be. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They entertain and encourage, with a few lessons added in between.
You see, when I lead mass one of these days, I'll certainly think of you. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Yes. You write a fair piece better than you draw. That's just rude. It's pretty, really.
Oh, it's pretty, really? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I.
Well, I guess given she invited us to her room.
And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Alright, you helped Rosa finish her book. Good. I don't suppose that if I make some savior snaps now is sometime later? What can I learn from you?
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship. So, what would you like?
I guess I will take a scholarship one, because this is one that would actually benefit us to have. Because you gain scholarship through many things, but we do want to max it before we get towards the end of the game.
I'd like to expand my horizons a little. What's the last thing you read, for instance? Anything interesting?
You'd better believe it. I only read interesting things, and I can talk about them for hours.
Practice makes perfect. 1 hour later. I see. Oh, alright then. We'll shut the door behind us and be on our way. Definitely not gonna steal from her. That would be wrong and bad. Stealing from her would not be acceptable. No, it wouldn't. Cannot think of a justification to steal from that chest. Apart from, I would like to. But I don't know if that's actually a justification, or whether I would just like to.
That's true.
Come on, Matt. Get through the door. Get through the door. We'll shut it behind you. Right. Now, there's only one more place we need to go. And that is to a bed for 1 hour. So let us go and find a bed for 1 hour. It's over here somewhere. In this way. This way. Me losing our inn. Is that along here? Definitely in one of these. Next one. It's the one after that. It always is. It's this one. There we go. Do I need to wash? No. Alright, I'm pretty good. Alright. In here. Upstairs. Upstairs. In this way. Shut the door behind us. Although we do need to repair some of our stuff, I've just noticed. I don't know what's broken. It might be my boots again. Let's see what we got. Right. Armorer's kit. Well, it is that's broken. I think, right? Oh no, it's that's broken. A little bit. Oh wait, although these are the things we stole, so... I only really care what we have about what we have equipped, so I'll repair that. Cobbler's kit. Ah, it was our shoes again. Marksman's kit doesn't need repaired. Gunsmith doesn't need repaired. Blacksmiths will reforge the sword. Oh, I guess we didn't even get to tell him that we fixed his sword. Oh well, whatever. I don't think he cared so much about the sword as we did, but you know, there we go. Right. We could also apparently increase our charisma with this, but it only lasts for 3 minutes. This one is 1 for 20 minutes. Oh, we don't need either, but I was just interested. Right. Close that. Sleep and save. And we're gonna sleep for 1 hour. Why are we sleeping for 1 hour? Well, one, we were slightly tired. Only slightly. But the main reason is that if we sleep for 1 hour, then the game saves, and now we can say that it's the perfect moment to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.